Listen.
All right, I'm Mormon now.
I forgot to cover the second part of Feel, and what the second part of Feel is that it's not Clone Wars anymore. It's Disney now. It's not Clone Wars, and even season 6 is Clone Wars, not Disney. And you can say whatever you want. Disney bought it, whatever. It's still Clone Wars. Rebels is a kids show. Get it in your ears shut. It's a kids show. Do you want me to come over? It's a kids show. Did anybody else hear that? It's a kids show, Josh.
I heard you say it.
Here we have the liberal got to make his point loudly known to everyone.
You know,
Second off,
you well know
it sounds like a you problem because I don't really see much other complaints about the
Josh,
animation
it's a
style.
kid show.
And
well,
then
actually, I kind of agree with Josh on that. I mean, what you say about the voice, I don't have any problem with their voice.
No,
their voices.
You idiot. That's not what I'm saying.
You were just So to me, it doesn't sound. You're the one preaching. Oh, it's got to be like Clone Wars is original. I want original stuff. But really, it sounds like you just want another Clone Wars.
That would be nice.
That's what Rebels
though.
is. They even have an episode where it's basically and then it's the last battle. Is it not a sequel to Clone Wars? What is this?
Does that mean 4 and 5?
When the Clone Wars
6
ended,
can't have any similarities with 4 because
wait, listen. When Clone Wars ended, and you always bring this up, the fan base of Star Wars. When Clone Wars ended, people were like, we're just like me, we're sad.
Yeah,
and then we found out that Rebels were coming. You don't have internet like I do. Do you know how many memes I've seen? And people like put Boba Fett there, and he's looking in the distance, and then you see a picture of the Clone Wars, and everybody misses it, dude.
I know
everybody wants Clone Wars back. It is. It's sad. They want Clone Wars back, but what do we have? We have Rebels. And this falls under the category of Feel. What I'm trying to say is, if you slap all this stuff together, and you put Feel on top, in the end, it doesn't feel like Clone Wars. And it doesn't, and I know Star Wars, Episode 4, 5, 6, whatever, those are its own things. But the Clone Wars is unique. And it's not a kid's show. Like, honestly, have you seen the kind of deaths on there? Like,
have you seen the kind of
more
kid
for
jokes
teens.
on there?
It's more for teens, dude.
Did you see the episode where they're trying to distract ships and try and... One episode changed it for you, Clone Wars.
The whole show of Rebels is the same. One episode of Clone Wars. Who cares if they make one joke for kids? The whole show has brutal deaths. You know that sometimes when I was little watching Clone Wars, I was like, "Jeez, this is really brutal." Like I was like, "What?"
Well, I mean, with Rebels, yeah, you're right. It's not like we have a guy and I'm gonna put these clips on the video, but it's not like we have people beheaded. Oh wait,
dude.
It's not like we have suicide.
In Rebels?
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Okay, but do you actually get to see it?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
We see the guy
how many
let
episodes
go of the...
How many episodes are those in?
2. Suicide?
1?
Well, how many suicides are in Clone Wars?
Okay, is suicide the only bad, violent thing that you can put in a show?
No, but that's what we're talking about right now.
Oh, well, it's not like we see someone get cut in half. Oh, wait.
Wait, we do?
The Seventh Sister? Well, I mean, we don't see, but...
Exactly! We don't see it! You just played yourself, kid. We don't see it. In Clone Wars, we see everything. Like, I showed you that video. Clone Wars is for kids. You saw all the examples. And I'm not saying I enjoy things that are violent. I'm just saying that I feel it's better to me. Like, I connect better with that, like, instead of something that a kid would watch, like a 4-year-old. Basically, Rebels feels like a 4-year-old show. And yes, it does have some great concepts to Star Wars, like Kanan being blind. That's amazing. Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah, it's a kids show. We definitely shows definitely have their main character being blinded.
That's a violent thing. Anybody can be blind. A kid can be blind.
I'm saying that's not how typical kids shows are. Not saying that's how the real world is, but
Josh,
typically you don't go to kids shows and see.
Okay.
No, his eyes were sliced out by a lightsaber. That's not kid show content.
No, it is. It is.
Oh, give me another show where that happens.
It is.
That's a kid show.
It's a kid show. Just hear me out. It's a kid show.
Why?
Because, Josh, it's not Clone. It doesn't feel anything like Clone Wars.
So a personal opinion makes it a kid show.
This
the
is what
Incredible
it is,
Hulk
right?
isn't Clone Wars. That's not a.
See, I knew this was going to happen. I knew you two would attack me because you're also.
You need to kind of back off. But
I side with Cole on some things.
You decided on me with one thing. You're a Rebels fan, and that's another thing. His life is controlled because they won't let him watch anything. He has to watch Rebels. He doesn't know what all these other.
You've seen all the Clone Wars.
I have seen Clone Wars.
Listen, he doesn't watch adult content. I watch adult content and I love it. It's funny. It's funny.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. But
He has to
back
watch
to the main
Rebels,
point.
otherwise
If you're going to
his
make a
parents are gonna kill
point, you
him.
need to ascertain the facts with, or you need to ascertain it with facts. So
Rebels is
why
all
is
he
Rebels a
knows.
kid show? No, he knows all the Star Wars. But
Why
that's
is,
more.
why is Rebels a kid show?
Yeah, why is it? Back it up.
Okay.
Make your point.
Have you
Back
seen
it up.
all the footage of the Clone Wars? Like that video I sent you?
Yeah.
Do you see that in Rebels?
Yeah.
No. You
Yeah.
don't. You don't see that in Rebels. It's not brutal like it is in Clone
Just
Wars.
because it's not always shown directly on screen.
Also, it feels kiddie.
doesn't mean.
It really does. It feels kiddie. Like nothing happens. It's just the same thing over and over again. And you can bring up all the statistics about Clone Wars, but it's different because it's those episodes have different there's original stories. Like
This is kind of what I was talking about in my Why Rebels Doesn't Suck response to the Cosmonaut Variety Hour video, is he makes a lot of biased points. He makes
Who?
a lot of, the video you sent me, 25 minutes long, about why Rebels
watched the whole
sucks.
thing.
Yeah, he makes a lot of biased points, and I point that out as
like
well.
what point? Back it up.
Okay, well, first let me finish making my point,
No,
then
back
I'll
it up.
back it up. I will back up the... You can't back up something
Just
unless
go.
you finish it. Okay, he makes a lot of points where he says, oh, this happens in Rebels, so it's bad. But he forgets to mention the fact that it's in Clone Wars, and a lot of that stuff is key to Clone
Okay,
Wars.
but
Yeah.
did you forget to slap on all the other points that he makes about the show on top of that?
Oh, I tell him that I say in that video, there's a few good points he makes, but there's also
Again,
a lot of
Josh, you're
biased
missing
points.
you're missing what I'm trying to
well,
say.
Let me back it up. though.
I might be talking about one thing like the feel, but
See,
you-
he
for-
wants me to give up the facts, and now he says, wait.
Josh, listen. I'm telling you, right now we're talking about the feel, right? But do you remember now, I also have the characters, the story, and the animation on top of that. So, yeah, there might be a couple bias points, but throw in all the other stuff,
Yes,
and you'll
but
agree
that
with me.
doesn't necessarily, that ascertains why you don't like it. That doesn't show why it's a kid's show. Your only thing with...
It is a kid's show, dude. It's
For
on Disney
feel-
XD.
Let me finish. Your only
Cartoon
thing
Network.
with...
Wait. Cartoon Network aired a lot of. Have you seen what's that one show where they had all the kids on like the island? Literally in that show, there was a guy flipping someone off. A girl lost her bra, and then like they even like had this animated thing where
There's
they're
a
like,
reason why I didn't see that.
yeah, it's called Total Drama Island. I remember it was on Cartoon Network. This is why I love Cartoon Network more than Nickelodeon and Disney, because they air stuff that is teen, like
Yeah, but also,
Adventure Time, regular
your
show.
whole
Have you seen regular
point-
show?
Yeah, I have actually.
It's really adult. Like in the first couple episodes in the first season, they're like, oh, what the H, dude? And like they're like, what the S? Cartoon Network is more towards teens, and that's what I watch. And when Clone Wars was on there, I was like, dude, this is amazing. But then Disney takes it over. They make it look like Frozen, and what they do is it's just kid.
Okay,
It
so
is.
am I allowed to finish my point
Yeah,
before
go
you
ahead.
interrupted? Yeah, your whole basis for why it's a kid's show, you said it. It feels, you either use logical fallacies, oh, it's a kid's show because it's not Clone Wars, okay? Or you
but it's
say,
supposed to be Clone Wars, right? It's supposed to be a sequel to Clone
no,
Wars,
it's
right?
not, it's supposed to be its own thing,
Is
but
it,
also
though?
continuing the story.
The Last Stand, the Last Battle, is it though?
So you're saying
Rex, Ahsoka,
See, you're
Darth
saying
Vader, is it though?
that all those characters, all those things have to disappear because 10 years have gone by? 15.
Okay, is it?
But yeah, as I was saying, you have no logical proof that you've used to say that it's a kiddie show. It's all either been your opinion or you've just used logical fallacies.
Okay, but that, yeah, it is an opinion to say.
Run, Forrest, run!
It is an opinion to say it's a kid's show.
Yes, but you're treating it as fact. You're not saying my opinion is that it's a kid
Well,
show. You're saying, oh, it is a kid show.
Says the one that says Return of the Jedi is boring or whatever you say. What did you say? You said Return of the Jedi is. What did you say? You said something about it.
I said that I don't think it's as good as it could
No,
have been
you
or
said something else. You said Return of the Jedi is mediocre.
Mediocre, yeah.
Yeah, says the one that says Return of the Jedi is mediocre.
Yes, but I back that up with facts
Oh my
as to why.
god. Is that an opinion or a fact?
Is it a fact
Me
that
saying-
teddy bears took down an empire?
That isn't a fact. No, it's not a fact, actually. Okay,
That is a fact.
ships out in space. Did the teddy bears
I'm sorry,
attack
did you just drop an S-bomb?
ships? Did the teddy bears attack the ships out of space? What about all the other Imperial Star ships that were still out there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Did they attack? You said the Imperial teddy bears attacked the Imperial army. Did they attack that? No.
Yeah, they did.
They threw rocks on stormtroopers.
Who made the first move?
What do
Did
you
the
mean?
Ewoks come out of nowhere and start attacking? Or did the Empire go hunt them down?
It was an Ewok
Exactly. So the Ewoks did attack.
Yeah, they did attack because the.
Oh, you just said 2 minutes ago they didn't.
No, you said the Imperial Army. What about the ships up in space? Did they attack that?
That's the Imperial Navy.
Weren't we arguing about rebels?
You said Imperial. Imperial. You said.
Imperial Army. That's the ground troops. The Navy is the ships. Are you going to dispute that basic fact? That basic military fact?
See, this
Are
is
you going to
nothing.
dispute that?
You're always about facts, right? But most of what you're saying is also opinions.